Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are doing okay. Yesterday, I saw that my model, um, her lip movements weren't good, and I was like, what the crap is going on? I fixed it. I think it was because my parameters weren't set right, which is so weird because they were before, but I did update the model because, Senmaku had another she had a Halloween update, or they had a Halloween update. I'm not entirely sure about their gender, so I should probably just use they until I know for certain. But they had a Halloween update, and we have. I wonder if I can do it. What did I put the hotkeys as? I think it's this. Nope, that's not it. That is not it. Oh, I know what it is. It's this. Look at it. Isn't it so neat? Okay. But I have that now, so you're probably going to be seeing that Friday all the time. And if you did see that, yes, for my Halloween costume, I made myself a mouse. So you will see that Friday. Proxy? Proxy. It's not time to sleep yet. Excuse me? Get me out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. Like, I would rather. Do you know, when I like played this last week and I was trying to do stuff, you can't. I guess because it's immersive storytelling, but I was like, damn, they really got me there. So I haven't been able to do anything. And I've been trying to get Hugo's affection level like literally up to 5. So I haven't been able to do that either. So I was like, listen, we gotta get through this immediately. I came all this way with squad member C to invite you to our special nighttime operation. The fuck is that? Where's the enemy? Follow us and you'll see Proxy. Or just tell me. Move quietly and stay low, just like a sniper. She got her grippers on the floor. Seed and Sugar quietly creep up behind Orphe and suddenly launch a surprise attack.
Soldier Orphe! Soldier Orphe! You two again? Now you have the proxy as an accomplice too?
Technically, no.
You've got it all wrong, Orphe. I had no idea those two are planning to scare you. Captain Magus is asleep. Don't wake her up. We should let her rest.
Is it time for the captain's self-diagnostics?
Is Orphe more worried about waking the captain or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
Prohibited items? What is she
Excuse me.
enjoying?
First of all, my concern for the captain is absolutely genuine. Second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every
That
right
sounds
to protest
disgusting.
Captain Magus's executive decision.
Although I
to
guess I
declare
can't
all
talk.
snacks as
I did
prohibited.
have honey butter chips.
Oh, well, then why doesn't Orphe protest when the captain's actually awake?
I'm sure Orphe has her own reasons.
Anyway, if Orphe doesn't want us to tell the captain...
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
They just wanted the lemon chips.
Seed and Trigger are robbing me again.
Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
Then
That much is true.
Proxy should also share the responsibility.
What did I do?
A special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips? Count me in.
In the sea breeze of Waifei Peninsula, you team up with Elbow Squad to finish off the lemon-flavored chips. As night deepens, Seed and Trigger, who ambushed Orphe, return to the squad camps. Just as you're about to leave, Orphe calls out to you.
Proxy, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's about the captain.
I really don't care about her.
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep? That's right. Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission. But there's a reason why the captain acted that way.
That's cute.
I trust that you know the captain, Orphe. Otherwise, why would you trust her so much? Come to think of it, you and Magus make a pretty unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct.
An intelligent construct? No, the captain is more than that. Can I trust you, Proxy?
Eh, I guess.
Like I said, just like you trust Captain Magus.
I'm just a gunner. A soldier, here to support Captain Magus. Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me, if Captain Magus and the others were here. But no. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission. In the
So was she
disaster
like
11
made?
years ago, New Eridu lost so much. It lost so many of its soldiers. The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers, cybernetic soldiers even. Cloned soldiers.
That's
It
suspicious.
sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long. I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier as an assistant.
Oh, so she
That
looks
legendary
exactly
soldier's
like
military
Magus.
code name was Magus. The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness, or what you could call her soul, stored within the weapon. Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing? Or a curse? All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life. But Captain Magus has never cared about that. She'd just say to me, Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life. I know the looks in my comrades' eyes often carry sympathy or pity, mockery, or even disgust. Still, I can't help but feel that I'm lucky. I met Captain Magus, I met Obel Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you, Proxy. I know there's
I'll
nothing
save my
special
thoughts for
about
after
the way
this
I
is
was
done.
born, but you all keep telling me, Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. Yet, the cold glass tanks, the tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust, they all proved one thing. I'm nothing special. They all told me I'm just a pathetic, tragic person. But
Hey, yo, what if
you all
Magus is
keep
actually
telling me
asleep?
over and over again.
I mean, awake.
You're one of a kind, Orphe.
You all? I've never said that in my life. Don't lump me in with those people.
To let your expectations down. Rather than those cold, lifeless glass tanks, I want the warmth of Captain Magus. I'd rather have my noisy Obel Squad and you, the cool Proxy. Our pasts, whether it's mine or Captain Magus's, are not what define us. Although Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk.
Jokingly? She wasn't joking,
Our
sweetie.
pasts are not what define us. Instead, it's up to us to determine our destinations. As a proxy, you'll lead us to the right place. I believe in you, Proxy.
At least someone does, I guess. If that, okay, so what I was gonna say is if that was to make me sympathize with Magus. No, I don't like her, and I will continue not to like her. If anything, it just makes me like sympathize with Orphe a lot more, because it's like, damn, you have to be with her 24/7. And yeah, she probably already like has some thick skin regarding Magus, because obviously she's been with her and she's kind of like in her likeness. Not even in her likeness. That's Magus. It's Magus just with a different name. Um, but there's no reason to come at Belle sideways. Like, everyone has their own story, and you can't just define their story just because you have like a conception about how proxies are. If she were a real person. Oh, punch her in the face. After a brief signal disruption, a communication with the HCD is reestablished.
Barry, have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot in Lemnian Hollow's most active area?
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete. Transmitting coordinate data to EOS's Carrot module now.
Oh, Belle, finally. The exact coordinates are now locked in. The next step is to move out with Obel Squad and take them out in one strike.
Negative. Lorenz's forces have currently halted all further operations, so Obel Squad is unauthorized to act without orders. Could you send a message to Ishu and Shifu? Actually, scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead. Shifu never replies to messages. Just say, Junior Belle needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Ishu and Shifu to come to the rescue. P.S. Don't let the defense force find out.
Poor Junior Belle is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent. Come rescue her immediately.
Yes, please. Get me out of this base. I no longer wish to be here.
Aren't you over-exaggerating a bit?
No, this is a life or death situation.
A little exaggeration won't hurt, right?
All we can do now is pray that Yunque Summit sends help soon. Who knows what kind of mess the Exaltists might be stirring up in the Hollow, while Lorenz is basking in the limelight. There's no time to waste. I'm logging off now.
Just as you're about to fall asleep, the familiar chirping breaks your peaceful slumber. What chirping? Shifu! Is that Shifu's hummingbird? No. Your vision suddenly dims, but strangely you don't feel afraid. If you take me, when you come to your senses, you're already being carried up high in the air by bird talons. Your body feels weightless, like a feather drifting in the air one moment, then heavy like a stone sinking in the lake the next. By the time you come back to your senses, you've already arrived. Senses. I'm at Soyman Temple, thank God. They were treating me so badly there.
I think I just had a dream. Am I dreaming? Or is this really Swabian Temple?
My disciple, Fufu told me poor Junior Belle is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent. And that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with them.
Word for word! The message came straight from Junior Belle's brother!
By the way, I'm here too.
Hi, brother.
Someone's messing with our junior out there. That's the last straw. Shifu, it's time we step in and get an explanation, don't you think?
What do you mean by step in? Junior Belle just looks a little dazed, that's all. I don't see any signs of cruel mistreatment.
Did Ishun Shifu use a technique to bring me to Swabian Temple?
Seems you're finally catching on now.
Your safety, of course, is our highest priority. But given how you contacted us in such a rush, I assume you've run into...
Well, we kind of couldn't contact you.
Come on, Junior Belle! What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help? Don't worry, you can tell us. We're all here for you.
That's right. All your seniors are here.
Well, not all of them. You lay out the intel calculated by Fairy, along with all accompanying suspicions and speculations for everyone.
Cunning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the defense force can't deal with those scoundrels, then we will. When do we set out, Shifu?
No need to be hasty. Let Junior Belle get some proper rest first.
Oh.
Huh?
Hand over the proxy!
I was wondering who would break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the Defense Force. Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission. And my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
What's all this rambling?
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus. And now she's ready to give you a beating.
Give me a beating?
Seed Senior said that if this lady is going to beat you up, he probably won't be able to stop her.
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Wi-Fi Peninsula's support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
High Preceptor Ishwan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. The person behind you, Phaethon, is currently under our protection.
Under your protection? You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the proxy's safety.
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent to deal with than my safety.
Proxy, are you okay?
Oh, so the proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunquei Summit.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy away, trying to extract military information.
I've never cared about military secrets, only about the safety of my disciples and the well-being of New Eridu.
Well then, Proxy, if you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunquei Summit, I trust you must have had a good reason. You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltus still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the Hollow?
I can't say I'm completely certain. Not until I enter the Hollow myself and reach those coordinates. But as Guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Yunquei Summit and the Defense Force investigate, even if there's only the slightest chance of danger?
Belle, I just received an alert from Fairy.
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow. Warning, ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record-high levels. Warning, at the current rate of Hollow expansion, there is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 1,026 hours. What's that voice assistant rambling about this time?
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the Hollow might just go boom.
The Exaltists in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation. I suspect they're preparing for what they call the final sacrifice. Based on the intelligence and mission results we've seen, the Exaltists control most of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow. They've also mastered the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the Exaltists' operations.
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltus base will likely become the central hub for their final sacrifice.
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen, and the Hollow's rising activity will be back under control.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me. So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltist rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are, we wipe them out. That should eliminate the threat, right?
Wow, Captain Magus. You actually understood everything this time. Amazing.
Then let's move out. Obel Squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threatens Wi-Fi Peninsula.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that military orders must never be disobeyed?
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
Captain Magus, your enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunquay Summit.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, then I'll take responsibility myself.
I wasn't talking this whole entire time, but anyway, love that for me.
If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, then Defense Force soldiers, and even civilians, would pay dearly.
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect this place.
In that case, the attack.
You guys didn't miss much. I wasn't really talking, I was just reacting to what they were saying.
Deploying all of Obel's squad would draw too much attention. We'll need to wait for the right moment.
Actually, while they're talking, I'm gonna take my hoodie off, because good lord, it is hot.
All members of the Obel squad, return to base and get some rest.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Oh, I feel so much better.
Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
Oh, yeah, I have to change that. Give me a second. I totally forgot that I didn't do that. I would say that I can't believe that I was muted this entire time, but I do. I actually do believe that. Even though I definitely pressed it and said, unmute myself. But things never go to plan when it's me. There we go. That should have fixed that. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna catch you guys up to speed to what I was saying, because obviously I wasn't like, you know, you guys didn't hear me. So the whole thing with Orphe, I said basically that I don't feel sympathy for Magus. If anything, I feel sympathy for Orphe because she has to be with her 24/7. And Magus is not the type of person that you want to be with 24/7, because she's just like, she's difficult to work with and she's difficult to be around, and I just genuinely don't like her. Like, if they made it to the, like, I don't know if this was their intention, but if they made it with the like hope that people wouldn't like Magus, they definitely did their job, because I hate her. I do not like her, and I don't use hate lightly. I genuinely don't like her. And if it weren't for the fact that Orphe and Magus were a pair, I probably would pull for Orphe if she ever had a rerun, which would most likely be possible. And then I was just saying that, like, they locked me up and I was so happy to be back in Swippy and Temple. Hey there, Proxy, good morning. I'm here to invite you to today's Grand Escape Strategy meeting. We're going to start evacuating civilians. Fine, if you want the dull version, I'm here to bring you to the strategy meeting. It's indeed about civilian evacuation or whatever. Go now. Yeah. It's all for the love of the game. You head to the plaza at Phylum Heights with Seed. Squad member Seed, Proxy. All members of Opal Squad are present. Please begin the operation briefing, Colonel. I was gonna call her Colonel. With a wave from the Colonel, the rowdy ranks of soldiers quiet down.
Experimental ether units called Obscura were placed in large numbers.
You know what? I would have rather it be me that was muted than the audio, because that would have been awkward.
Opal Squad was the first to discover that they could hold and even generate a sacrifice. Later operations by other squads also confirmed this. That's about all we've got on the Obscura for now. And there are still many unchecked ones hidden in Wi-Fi. According to our investigations, none carrying sacrifices have been found outside the Hollow.
But we can't gamble with people's lives with some big unknown. Right, Colonel Isolde?
You're right, Orphe. Which is why we're launching the Hollow evacuation plan, starting with relocating the residents of Phylum Heights. We're moving them into the city, at least until every Obscura in the area has been inspected.
There is something clicking on my... Oh, I see it. I see what it is. Like, there's something clicking and I don't lock that.
You'll be on standby as a mobile unit, ready to jump in the moment anything goes sideways.
Everything always goes sideways.
On standby as a mobile squad, huh? In other words, we get to move however we want for now, correct?
It's on standby at all times, not do whatever you like. Is that clear, Captain Magus?
Crystal clear, Colonel. I assure you, we will not act on our own or do anything reckless.
Press X to doubt.
I've got the captain covered. Opal Squad won't be running wild on my watch.
Why do I get the feeling something is going on between you all? Anyway, just
It's probably because I don't like her.
Things are bound to get messy.
Me externally, not me in the
So
game.
make sure the proxy stays safe,
Because me in the game has to always be nice to everyone, no matter what.
Under our protection, aren't you, Proxy?
Speaking of VIPs, Commander Lorenz, Mr. Lucro, and the rest of the Porcelumex higher-ups will be evacuating alongside the residents.
Eat the rich.
Can't wait to run for their lives, huh?
The threat of hidden sacrifices is no joke. We can't blame the executives for saving their own hides.
I mean, we can.
All right then. I'll go get the executive sorted.
But I'm not in the military, so I don't know how that
Opal
works.
Squad is dismissed for now.
Isolde,
Something on your mind, Captain Magus?
I was just wondering, Colonel, if I ever disobeyed your orders, would you be able to forgive me?
You do know there's a time and place for sarcasm in front of your squad. But if that day ever comes, I trust that you'd have your reasons.
I know the captain always has her reasons, Colonel Isolde.
Don't tell me you're actually itching to go rogue with your captain, Orphe.
Don't worry, I'll keep her in line.
Huh? Me?
Either way, we've got each other's backs. That won't change, right?
Damn right.
Good to hear. That makes me feel a little better, Captain.
As Isolde's dismiss echoes through the square, the soldiers begin to scatter and leave.
Proxy! Proxy! Why are you sneaking over and whispering like this? It totally looks like you're trying to rope me into some secret plan.
They are.
The captain said that you should sneak over and meet us over there in a bit. It'd be way too obvious if we all moved together.
Isn't the captain always, like, right behind you? Why bother sending you to pass on a message?
Well, because the captain's voice is way too loud. She couldn't whisper for her life.
Magus, Orphe, and the others head toward the cable car station. Let's go join them and see what they're whispering about. They're probably going to disobey orders. Hollow evacuation? Is that big hollow going to spread to Phylum Heights? My whole livelihood is there. Don't worry, it might just be a small hollow disaster. Life is way more precious than property. You young folks just don't get it. I came here from the old capital. Do you know how long it took me to build up this business? I messed it up business. Try to stay calm, work with the defense force, and leave Wi-Fi Peninsula for the time being. The hollow might settle in a few days, and you can all come right back. Don't push, don't panic. Hey, I'm talking to you. Excuse me, I have a child with me. Could you let us go first? Mom, I'm not saying that word. Ew. Our company volunteered to help maintain order here, so don't push your luck. Wow. Please follow the evacuation order and rejoin the evacuation group at once. Hey, I told you to watch your tone. You're even scarier than an ethereal. I accidentally lost track of my group. Come with me, Granny. I'll help you catch up to the main group. Is it my brother? Oh. I thought it was my brother. Oh, and then I also said that I have, because I completely forgot about this, but in the beginning, I kind of accidentally showed it, but I do have a Halloween costume. It's beautiful that the model has so many outfits because I can make so many combinations with it. So love that for me. You will see it next Friday. You caught that, right, Proxy? Opal Squad's role during their treatment is stand by for rapid deployment. I promise I'm not yawning because I'm bored. I'm yawning because I'm tired. I'm super tired. Like, even though the funny thing is that like, so I woke up at like, well, I set an alarm for 5:30, right? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this and it's gonna be grand. 5:30 comes around. My alarm goes off. Bam. I go right back to sleep. I wake up, right? I'm like, oh God, what time is it? Did I miss time for stream? It's like 6:58. I'm like, oh, okay, good. Whew. I almost cried a little bit. I was like, oh gosh. It's a wonder. It's a wonder how I work like that. In other words, if we sneak into the hollow operation now, no one will catch us. Sneak into the hollow? No, we're covertly going in to investigate for the safety of the citizens of Wi-Fi Peninsula. The captain's right. There's bound to be confusion during an evacuation, and that's our perfect window to move in. Commander Isolde's arrangements just happen to work in our favor. Do you think she already knows about us? Probably. It's got nothing to do with this. If we're caught, I'll take the heat for defying orders. Time is of the essence. Get ready and let's move out. I guess, even though technically, shouldn't there be people there just in case something happens? That's not a very smart move. The crowd gathers at the cable car, evacuating Phylum Heights under the direction and support of the Defense Force and top security.
Tell the workers to pick up the pace. That porcelain's worth more than their lives.
Wow.
Don't let them hear you. I don't want to see complaint letters in the employee yearbook.
Complaint letters? You actually read those, boss?
Training. We trusted the Defense Force to protect company assets, but they were useless. And that cost us a fortune.
Sorry, excuse me. Please, could you let my child move up in line?
Yeah, let the kid through! Cut it out!
The evacuation order's been planned long in advance.
Wow.
You're only getting out of here because the company paid for it. Don't push it.
That's awful.
Watch your mouth. Protecting the company's image is also part of what you're paid for.
Is that Damien?
Got it?
Please, can you let my child go first?
Sorry. I'm afraid I'm not in a position to help anyone either.
Today, Wi-Fi Peninsula has opened its door to us. Just like every other door in this city.
Just a photo for the internal PR material, sir.
Wow. God, these guys are scumbags.
This moment right now, and back then, it's all starting to look the same. To those sitting at the top, our lives are nothing but silver spoons they use to scoop up and savor their triumph. Civilians, soldiers, doesn't matter. We're all merely specks of dust beneath the feet of giants clashing above us. This isn't the end, Orpheus.
What does she mean?
This is the Exaltist base we cleared out earlier. The proxy was there too.
Weren't we looking for a hidden base? Why are we back here again?
According to Fairy's calculations, the fissure that leads directly to the blind spot just so happens to be located in this area. I guess you could say we let the Exaltists slip right under our noses.
If it weren't for Lorenz and Lucro's interference, we might have uncovered signs of a base much earlier.
It was probably part of their plan.
The fissure is close by, but Fairy's calculations could only narrow it down this far. We'll need you all to head into the hollow to confirm the exact location.
Commencing operation. Objective, locate the nearby fissure.
Yes, Captain Magus.
I said from the get-go.
The first diffraction signal source has been confirmed.
Ooh, sorry. I said from the get-go that, like, Lorenz and Lucro were evil. I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, this is block. I've been playing too much Wuthering Waves.
You're not making up some technical jargon to fool me, are you? You already have a map of the fissure location prepared in your backpack.
Hey, don't question my professional skills as a proxy, alright? Still, these data errors feel a little too organized to be natural. It's almost like someone deliberately set up this puzzle.
Which they probably did. I love doing the Bangby workbenches. Said I like doing the Bangby workbenches.
The purpose of these devices seems to be to guide and concentrate the miasma.
Uh-oh.
It's all thanks to their engineers. They left super clear comments in the code.
Oh, I thought it was gonna boost me up.
Large-scale miasma activation experiment. The Exaltists need to gather a massive amount of miasma. These devices must be important for that.
Can I probably can.
The Exaltist outposts full of miasma might be the result of these devices as well.
Communication structure analysis complete. Hub device location logged. Uploading to HDD now.
Got it. These are the coordinates of the blind spot.
Oh, excuse me. The workbenches are so low stress. I could do those all day.
Pinpointing fissure coordinates.
Hey, you soldiers over there.
Oh
Well, look who it is. Isn't this the same guy we bumped into last time?
Ah, Obel Squad. What are you doing here?
Yeah, that familiar, annoying voice. It's definitely him.
Annoying.
I want to ask you the same question. What are you doing here?
We're here under Major General Lorenz's orders.
Of course.
All right. We all know you're his right-hand man. But haven't you given me that line already?
I have no obligation to explain myself to you. But to avoid unnecessary conflict between so-called allies, this facility holds a stockpile of porcelain belonging to Porcelumex. We've been assigned to constant guard duty here.
Something tells me that porcelain got some Exaltaloom in it.
Resources.
Wasn't it Porcelumex who originally handed these strategic city resources over to the Exaltists? You sure are going out of your way to clean up the mess they made.
I'm not in the mood to bicker with you. Now, it's your turn to answer, Captain Magus. Why are you here? I don't recall receiving any orders about reinforcements or rotation.
As I'm sure you're aware, I'm the restricted operative designated by Commander Lorenz. I fled into the Hollow carrying sensitive military info. Mobile Squad is just here to capture me.
Proxy?
Oh. This envoy really is good at causing trouble, huh? Don't you think, Captain Magus?
No. We've received new intelligence indicating that the Exaltists likely still have a key base in the Hollow. Ogle Squad's mission is to clear any threats to civilians here.
Damn, we really had the whole thing going and then she
So
fucked
you
it
should
up.
understand a soldier's duty.
A soldier's first and foremost duty is to follow orders.
To follow orders. And doing that is what keeps everyone safe.
You're leading your squad without authorization. This is a clear violation of military command.
Bro takes his job way too seriously.
Forget the orders. I did inform Obel just to dance to someone else's tune. If disobeying orders is what it takes to protect this city, then so be it. I'll face a court-martial.
I've got a recording device, you know. Every word you say will be used as evidence in court.
And I've got heavy firepower. If you don't step aside, every word you say might just become your last.
The intel came from me, and this operation is under my lead. If the Defense Forces commanders have a problem with that, they can take it up with me directly.
Threatening your comrades only adds to your offenses, Captain Magus. I'm not obligated to stop you from engaging in conflict. Go if you must. I hope to see you all alive in the military courts.
Lorenz's loyal soldiers glances once more at Magus before leading his squad away from the scene.
Finally, that annoying guy's gone.
Onward to saving the world!
Now Obel Squad really is in big trouble. Captain Magus, was it really necessary?
We had a cover story and everything.
Don't worry, little Proxy. When the time comes, I'll say the envoy was coerced by our troops and forced to lead the way into the Hollow.
That's not what I'm worried about. It's you and everyone from Obel.
I will take full responsibility for disobeying orders. And I'll go to Isolde to plead my case.
No! Captain Magus, if you get arrested, I'll have to face the battlefield all alone!
Hey, couldn't you say something that shows you care about me, Orphe?
That is showing she cares. A set of messages comes through the HDD.
Bell, we have an urgent communication request from the Defense Force.
An urgent call from the Defense Force?
Well, actually, Colonel Isolde contacted Ishin Sifu,
Huh.
who then got in touch with me. They want to use the HDD's communication channel to deliver a message to you. I only called it an urgent communication because I wanted to sound more professional in front of the Defense Force.
Oh my gosh, big bro.
Good afternoon, team. I had heard about Phaethon's abilities before, but experiencing a device that can communicate inside the Hollow firsthand still feels incredible.
Colonel, Isolde, let me explain.
Acting without orders, disobeying military command, and hoping to come to me for leniency? Captain Magus, you've been in the military long enough to know. Your behavior is getting more and more unruly.
Captain Magus's cooling system is about to overheat!
You mean you heard all that? Proxy, your HDD's privacy protection is severely lacking.
Anyway, I'm fully aware of the situation. You did the right thing, Captain Magus. All those years ago, we followed our orders, and our comrades died. And now, we can no longer stand by and watch Waifei Peninsula fall into danger for the sake of following orders.
All those years ago?
Isolde, why bring up the past all of a sudden?
I think it's time I told you a few things now, Magus. Everyone here is either a comrade you can entrust your life to, or a brave soul willing to lay down their life for the safety of New Eridu. Which is why what I'm about to tell all of you is so important. It's a story of betrayal. A A grave crime born of selfish ambition that put our city and its people in danger.
We gotta do this in a hollow?
Your inspection has finally uncovered something.
Captain Magus and the Colonel's comrades all died during the fall of the old capital due to a lapse in commands from higher up. Is that what you want to tell us about?
That's right. At that time, the commander ordered Agamemnon's squad to hold their ground at all costs, and to defend the railway line evacuating civilians. And that's what our comrades did. They fought to the very end, till the last drop of their blood was shed. But what we were guarding was not a railway for evacuating civilians. It was actually a freight line for transporting corporate assets.
Oh.
Every minute the team was able to hold out meant another container of porcelain that was transported back to a Topps warehouse outside the Hollow.
That's awful.
Of course, that company paid the commander a hefty reward for that. Every digit on that check was stained with the blood of our teammates, Magus.
Captain Magus.
Isolde. Who was the corrupt commander?
I feel like we already know that though.
And where is the company that paid it? Answer me.
Captain Magus, your body is becoming unstable.
Answer me, Isolde.
I don't have enough evidence to accuse them yet. Stay calm, Magus.
Stay calm? Stay calm? How do you expect me to stay calm?
Captain Magus, if you can't keep yourself together.
My fury burns just as fiercely as yours, Magus.
You tell him, Isolde.
I was created to unleash this fury, Isolde.
Captain Magus, for the safety of the squad, I'm authorized to activate sleep mode.
You would dare to stop me, Orphe?
I don't have the right to ignore your anger, but the people here are important too. And what we need to accomplish now matters just as much.
Easy for you to say. What do you know of my anger, Phaethon?
We all lost so much. During the disaster, everyone here, Colonel Isolde, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and all the civilians in Waifei Peninsula who were displaced by the fall of the old capital. So many people just like you lost everything. Natural disasters, man-made disasters. Haven't we lost enough already in New Eridu? But we didn't let anger,
She should have just put her in sleep mode.
down.
Click.
Thanks to our courage, we've achieved everything we have now. Your Obel squad, Orphe.
Oh, you know what? I did say that I was gonna make an OC for Zenless Zone Zero. Well, I gotta get on that.
Sure, the past does matter, but they do too.
Captain Magus.
How am I a part of this?
Same seed, same.
Isolde, I won't let this go. As you said, I'll wait for the right time to act.
Yes, let's leave it for later. What's most important now is for you all to carry on with your current mission. I'm telling you this now because you were right about one thing. Merely following orders doesn't make you a good soldier. Keep moving forward, everyone. I'll take the heat from command.
Time's ticking, and the Hollow is changing rapidly. If we wait any longer, the fissure might disappear entirely.
Understood, Proxy. Obel Squad, we're moving out!
Yes, Captain.
You have actually been quite lucky all these years. Far luckier than I have, Magus.
Isolde's voice fades over the channel and Obel Squad figures disappear into the fissure.
It's not often I find myself thinking, maybe I'd be better off without comrades like them.
I have to agree with you, Orphe. But our top priority now is to hit the Exultist's main base. No time to slow down.
Again, we have to do that all in the hollow. Ether turbulence surges from the fissure. Even if it's not the Exalted's headquarters ahead, it's at least a heavily fortified stronghold. Get ready for some combat. Yes, ma'am.
Faithful servants, let's drive out all the blasphemous unbelievers who desecrate our noble cause.
When are we gonna get rid of Sarah? Like, gosh.
There sure are a lot of exalted rats hiding in here.
Proxy's intel has been a huge help.
They keep saying something about the final sacrifice. We have to stop them.
Well, I guess that's easier said than done. We've been trying to stop them since, like, what? Chapter 4 of last one? Oh, finally, Sarah.
It's been a while, Faithen.
Sarah, how many of the Exalted's crimes have you been quietly orchestrating from the shadows?
Crimes? You mean those reasonable and necessary sacrifices? As a loyal servant of the Creator, my answer is, of course, every single one. I have to say, among the masses of ignorant and arrogant unbelievers, you stand out as particularly detestable, Faithen.
Captain Magus, that woman is making personal attacks on the Proxy!
Yeah?
I might not be good at personal attacks, but I'm an expert at suppressive fire. Prepare to die!
Prepare to meet your end,
You stubborn fools. Struggle all you want. The Overseer has already reached the gate of the final domain. It's just one more gentle push.
Neverrock. Gotta admit, that one's hard to kill.
Mm-hmm.
Death is a cruel fate, but the Creator does show mercy to the most faithful servants at times.
No matter what tricks or lies you try to use, we won't let anyone threaten New Eridu.
Threaten New Eridu? Young unbeliever. The parasites devouring the city aren't here. The real poison has always been lurking in the very blood of the city. Which actually makes you and me allies, not enemies.
Don't you dare compare my proxy to you.
Your proxy?
But I don't think we'll have the opportunity to work together. The end is drawing near. The Overseer's ritual must not be interrupted.
Did we get to fight her?
Faithful servants, the Creator will remember your names.
No, they won't. Of course we don't. And we just let her run. Did we get rid of him?
Brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering.
I definitely... Anyway, I was gonna say, I definitely, that... Great, we gotta deal with this.
It's raining shells!
Lock off!
Teaching you!
Get purified.
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
Well, that's technically not one shot. Offense is the best defense. Yeah, being on that stair was not a good idea.
Support is here.
That's the target, right? Let's go take a look.
Within the core mechanisms, you find a device that Exaltus used to manipulate the miasma. It's likely an amplifier designed to boost the power of the miasma device, allowing the Exaltus to power and concentrate large amounts of miasma. My lasers can't break through either. The equipment is shrouded in thick miasma. Any attempt to connect through EOS's port would lead to corruption. Even the perception technique is useless. Maybe we need someone with Ishwan Shifu's level of skill for this. We can't do anything about these things right now, so let's focus our efforts on tracking down the bosses.
Line up. No pushing.
Who was that?
May the Creator refine us. Sanctuaries chosen, favored by the Creator.
That's exactly why I said that someone should be there. Here comes Ishwan Shifu, because she's the best. That's our Shifu!
The monsters have swarmed the entirety of Phylum Heights. Be sure to stay vigilant.
That's our Shifu!
Bell, we have an emergency. Exaltus priests and sacrifices are attacking Wi-Fi Peninsula. They're pouring out of the Obscura, and there's a lot of them.
Our attack on the base in the Hollow led to chaos in the city outside. Are they using the attack as a cover to escape?
The city is under attack? Do we keep pursuing or fall back to assist?
A rather obvious and sloppy scheme. Our comrades from Obsidian Division are stationed in the city, along with the mystics of Yunquay Summit. The city should be in good hands for the time being.
Are you sure about that?
Ishir Sifu and the other disciples are helping suppress the sacrifices in the main district. But there's a gap
Ishwan Shifu has got our back. Obsidian? I don't know about that.
The mountain road? But according to the distribution map we received, there shouldn't be any Obscura in that area.
Which is why we didn't deploy heavy defenses near the mountain road.
Oh no, there are many residential areas near there.
Got it. Calculating a route from the Hollow back to Wi-Fi Peninsula for evacuation. Almost done.
We're counting on you, Proxy.
I'm trying my best. Don't expect a miracle worker. Well, Captain Magus, you're finally back. Hello. The sacrifices in the city are being held back by Ishwan Shifu and the others, but more have suddenly appeared on the mountain path. The mountain path, but our obscure positioning data didn't show any devices there. We just went through this? Why are we recapping as if we didn't just get out of a cutscene saying the exact same thing? Question mark, exclamation point? Something's wrong with Isolus Intel. Long story short, our main forces in the Suebian Temple Masters are all tied up fighting sacrifices in the city. The mountain road area wasn't assigned any defense troops beforehand. The defenses there are severely lacking. Let's go and provide support. We all match.
Thanks to the support from Yunquay Summit, the sacrifices in the main district have been suppressed, and the civilians in the city are safe.
Our mission is to eliminate the sacrifices and exaltists around the mountain road area, while protecting 2 VIP targets.
Who are the VIP targets?
The annoying porcelain
Oh.
and even more annoying Obsidian Division Major General.
Can we get rid of Lorenz, please, and thank
We've
yous?
lost contact with Mr. Lucrell.
Oh.
Good news, the Major General is en route to the evacuation point below the mountain road.
Wait, wasn't he the one taking pictures in the mountain road?
And which is the bad? Like them or not, the mission still has
Oh,
to be
hello,
complete.
Saphira. I'm doing pretty good today.
Around the mountain road area, so there's no time to waste. Let's move out.
With our main forces in Yunque holding Phylum Heights, let's deal with those sacrifices on the mountain road. There are residential areas around the mountain road. We can't let those sacrifices run wild. And that unpleasant Major General and Lucro are evacuating from that way as well. We can't just stand by and watch them die. I mean, we could. It wouldn't look good on our part, but like, if we just arrived a few seconds too late and they just happened to kick the bucket, that wouldn't be such a bad thing. At least my definition of it wouldn't be a bad thing. I keep saying that Lucro and Lorenz, they're evil. Like, I got evil Spidey senses in my blood at this point.
Prioritize eliminating the sacrifices emerging from the Obscura.
And again, I can't say if that's just like predictable writing on their point or if I've just gotten really good.
People on the ground seem to be members of Porceluna.
But like, this is what, 3 for 3 now? I was like, oh yeah, what if Alice's dad was the one that helped Yuzuha out, and that's why he passed. Bam, that was right. And then I was like, what if Yuzuha was, oh my gosh. Anyway, and I was like, what if Yuzuha was the one that was ES-07? Bam, that was right. And I was like, well, what if this guy is evil? That was right too.
Those monsters. Ethereal.
They ain't ethereal, sister.
Calm down, ma'am. No. They weren't ethereals. We're from Obsidian Division. You're safe now. They're all dead. Remain calm. You're not in danger anymore. Those deadly ghosts got them! This woman's experiencing shock. Her companions were likely killed in the recent attack.
It's always funny to me when people are like, oh my gosh, just stay calm when someone's obviously panicking. Like, that's not gonna make them stay calm, sister. I'm sorry.
Judging by her outfit, she's from Porcelumix. And I remember seeing her at the banquet.
I don't.
Her companions were most likely Porcelumix executives.
Though I really can't stand those people. They didn't deserve this.
Isolde's voice comes through the military radio on Orphe's chest.
Magus, aren't you curious? Who exactly was responsible for
Do we really have to do this now?
years ago? The blood debt partly falls on Porcelumix for offering the bribe, and partly on the commander who accepted it. Well, Porcelumix's share of that debt was just paid in blood.
Isolde, what are you saying?
What are you saying?
That's right. The mastermind behind bribing the military commander back then was none other than Porcelumix's Lucro. Of course, the ones who benefited from it weren't innocent either. Going down with him was only fitting.
Even if they weren't innocent, they should have at least had a trial.
Forget it, Proxy. Your sense of righteousness is admirable.
Wait, Isolde, did you just like murder them? Murder?
Unjust accusations, hopeless justice, endless struggle. The Defense Force, public security, the HIA, hand tops. You're standing against giants. How much injustice have you endured, and how much justice have you achieved?
But, Isolde, you've always told me that justice will come.
Correct. Justice will come, but it will be through my hands and your gun. We no longer need to rely on the sympathy of others, nor wait for mercy from
I mean,
those in
like,
power.
she kinda got a point though. Ooh. Cause like, it sucks to say this, but people in a position of power, when they're going after someone that is like maybe a civilian or smaller than them in some capacity, the little guys never win. It's always the big guys, because it falls on evidence. And even if you have evidence, they could just be like, oh, well, I didn't know that. And like, I didn't know that, like, me accepting this bribe would do that. Or like, even if they do get prosecuted, they just get like a lower sentence or something like that. And it's just like, there's no amount of justice in the world that will seem appropriate for the amount of people that are fucked over so many times by the system. I feel like especially in Zenless Zone Zero, because you have so many big guys, as she just listed all of them out, like you'll never get justice, which is why some people just become vigilantes, because if I'm not gonna get the justice that I know I deserve, at least I can give it to that person. Like I can pay what I'm due. Or did I say that right? Pay what I'm owed. No, not pay what I'm owed. Yes, pay what I'm owed. Like I can give that justice. And it kind of, it's like icky, because it's like you don't want blood on your hands, but sometimes that's just honestly what you have to do to get justice. And it sucks because it's always, the law is in the big guy's favor and the corporation's favor. It's never in your favor. And even when it is in your favor, it's never in your favor. And I feel like that's why Isolde is just like, you know, I just got to do me. It's why I really liked Tales of Vesperia, which that was one of my very first games, so I absolutely love and adore that game. But the main character, he basically gave justice where justice was never given. And yeah, he did end up flatlining like 2 people, although one of them was very sketchy because like he went into the quicksand, he just didn't help him out of the quicksand, so like yikes on that, I guess. But like, I'm trying to defend this like this is any better. Like, oh yeah, he just slipped in the quicksand and he just like didn't help him up. But he became a vigilante because like nobody was getting justice. Like it's always the poor that never get justice. So he gave them justice, and yeah, it was bad. It was, I'm not gonna hold him for that. It was like really bad. You probably shouldn't do that, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Why are you doing this, Colonel? Why, of all times, reveal this to Magus now?
Right?
Your goal isn't just to let her know the truth, is it?
Magus, don't you want to know the name of that commander from back then? The one who sent us into the jaws of battle just to secure that huge check from Porcelumex? The one who deliberately withheld support from our unit to cover up the bribery?
It was Lorenz.
It was Lorenz.
Yes, Colonel Lorenz, 11 years ago. The very same Lorenz who has now risen to Major General. 11 years ago, he colluded with Lucro. And now, 11 years later...
Lorenz, the lives lost, my years of suffering, this ridiculous body of mine. Is it all because of him?
Lucro is already dead, and Lorenz stands right before you at the end of this.
Oh my gosh, how did Lucro die?
I've already made my choice. Now it's time to make yours, Magus.
I don't think she's gonna make that choice though.
Only ones walking this road. Don't let me down.
Isolde's call ends abruptly. I haven't had anything happen this weekend, honestly, other than streaming. My weekends are my off days, so I very much like to enjoy them and not do anything.
Colonel Isolde, Commander Lorenz. How could this be?
She done mordored Lucro.
And getting answers from him directly.
They're probably gonna let him live.
Magus? moment when you need to keep your cool. Isolde hasn't given us any evidence to back up her accusations.
Yeah.
Evidence? Don't tell me you want to start preaching about procedures and justice, Proxy. If there were any justice in this world, my teammates wouldn't have sacrificed themselves 11 years ago.
You got a point there.
Seriously, think about the timing. Why is she dropping all this drama now? She's trying to steer you somewhere.
Please, Isolde, don't be bad.
She wants me to join in her revenge plan. Is there something wrong with that?
Yeah.
She was right about one thing. I'm the only one walking this road with her.
With all due respect, Captain, that was a real kick in the gut, you know? Remember when we first joined the squad? We signed up because we felt the same pain. We carried the same scars. We were here for justice. Maybe even a little glory. For the ones we lost. The ones we loved. And now you're saying that we're not your companions? That you're all she has?
Seed would like to teach that meanie a lesson. But I can't shake the feeling that something really bad might follow.
Yeah.
If Seed Sr. were here, I think he'd be all gruffy and say, "Nope, not happening, Captain." And "Nope, not you either, Seed." Oh well, I was never good at comforting speeches anyway. If you made up your mind, Captain, I'll follow your lead, no matter what.
You think you're helping saying all these useless things, but you don't understand.
Captain!
You don't understand what I'm going through either. Huh, Orphe?
You are a tail, after all.
Open your eyes, Magus! You and Isolde walking the same path? Come on! Without me, you wouldn't even be able to walk!
Yeah, that is true.
Anything,
People just slither.
the real companions here! And the others, the squad, Proxy...
Don't put me in that.
We've been in this together from the start.
I was here unwillingly.
We love, but you were the one who brought us back, who pulled us out of that whole mess of grief and revenge. And now you want us to just stand here and do nothing, all so you can feel that we understand you? I
hate you?
Sorry, Captain. I didn't mean to snap like that.
Me too. I'm really, really excited because I know I've been saying that I should probably update my PC because it's so rickety. Like, sometimes when I'm playing games, I can hear like the little trinkets and stuff, and I was like, I really got to get that fixed. I also have to get my motherboard fixed anyway because the people told me that it was put in wrong. And I was like, well, how was I supposed to know that? This is a pre-made built PC. I bought it. So like, love that for me. So I've been needing to get that fixed too. So once I get that fixed, I think once I get caught up to my gacha games, which are just Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero at this point, because I don't know when I'm gonna play Honkai Star Rail, to be honest. And then I guess Duet Night Abyss, but that's not a gacha, it's just kind of like a regular RPG, so I can pick that up whenever I need to. What I'm gonna do, this is my game plan. Once I get my PC fixed, I'm going to restart Cyberpunk 2077 because with the setup that I have now for my PC, it just does not work, especially with my VTuber model. Even when I had my PNG tuber model, it was just like awful. Like I could not do anything. So once I get all of that fixed, Cyberpunk 2077 time, and hopefully I'm still good at it because I don't play Cyberpunk 2077 as much as I did back when I like first got it on my PC, but that's only because I need to update my mods and I just don't want to. And they had another update, so now like my mods are super out of date, and I literally just go and like ride around town. That's literally all I do in Cyberpunk 2077. It's so fun.
We're still on a mission here. Whatever personal stuff we're dealing with, it doesn't outweigh the lives of all those citizens depending on us. You with me, Captain Magus?
I agree. Let's move out. We'll clear out the ethereals as we go.
And honestly, you know what?
Gear up and get ready.
Murdoring Lorenz, it doesn't bring back the people they lost 11 years ago. Oh, here's Obscura. Oh. Okay. Can I put them on each other? Uh, hmm. I was like, why isn't it doing it? Ah. What do we do now? Seriously. Oh. Oh, I know what I have to do. I was like, what am I doing?
The Obscura have been confirmed to be deactivated.
The locations of these Obscura don't appear to be included in the Colonel's intel.
There might be gaps in the intel. Roxy, can you help search for nearby Obscura?
Okay. Hello? Oh. I was like, what? It's another Obscura? Oh, Jay. You know, I don't dislike these, but I don't like them either. Okay. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I'm like, wait, which? I need 2 to go to 3, but 3 to go to 4. But I still need 1, and 1 is this one. Okay. Let's see. What if I do it like this? Okay. Here's the 1. And then B to 2. What if... No. No. I thought that would work. It didn't work. Two. 3. No, it's not gonna work. How do I reset this again? Aha. Yes. Yeah, it has to go in a specific order. So, what if I do it like that? No. Mess it up. I was gonna say, like, what if I just do it like this? Or actually, yeah. Maybe. 2. I can just... Ah. No. It goes 3, and then... I'm gonna figure this out with my brain power. I probably am not. I'm probably gonna look this up actually. I wonder, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. I think it would work if I did it like this, right? Yeah. I'm so smart.
There are Obscura deployed up ahead.
Clear out these filthy things!
I was like, why are there so many Obscura? Goodness me. You can get to the other side of the residential area through here. Well, no duh. Is he about to... Of course. They act like that's gonna stop me.
Sacrifice is incoming. Stay alert.
They enter the city.
We won't let that happen.
Okay, this way.
Major General Lorenz retreated in this direction.
Is that Lorenz? No, that's Lucro.
Huh?
These bodies couldn't be. They sure are. They're from Porcelamex. Is that Lucro from Porcelamex? Sure is. Don't tell me the Major General is. Pick up the pace. I have no intention of explaining myself in a failed op report. Sucks to suck, my guy. It's a baby boy. Oh no. At least the box is keeping them away. The box said, leave the boy alone. And they agreed. They said, yep, you're right. We will leave the boy alone. Okay, what about the little boy? I was like, what about the little boy? Dante!
You're the ladies from the defense force.
What are you doing
There's a
here?
little kid here. Maybe he got stranded when the sacrifices suddenly appeared on the mountain road.
So what I want to do for the PC, because like, kind of, I don't think everything needs to be updated, but for the stuff that I want done, newer stuff has to be done. So I was thinking of doing my PSU, my motherboard, my coolers, and my CPU all at the same time, because like those kind of depend on each other. And from there, I'd probably upgrade my GPU later down the road, and then I'll probably need another case. So love that for me. So basically the whole entirety of like the PC that I have now is going to be upgraded, because currently I think I have an Intel i5. I think it's 14700K. I don't remember exactly, but I'm hoping to get, not I'm going to, but I'm hoping to get an Intel i7. Is it 13700? No, I think it was 14700. One of the ones, either way, it's newer. And because I want that, I'll need a different PSU than I have now. No idea what PSU I have now, because again, this is pre-built. So like I bought this from a computer store, and like it showed me what it had, but it didn't say the PSU. So no idea what PSU this bad boy has right now. But I'll have to have that updated, and then my coolers will have to be updated because of the PSU and the CPU. And again, my motherboard is the main one that I need updated. So like, I'm looking forward to that, because that way I'll have like smoother gameplay all around. Although some of the games that I play now, they're not very graphically intensive, but it's still better than probably what I have now. especially because that way I'll be able to have that 1080p resolution without OBS telling me, hey, maybe tone it down a little bit. Maybe go a little bit lower. Because right now I have it at 720, which isn't bad. 720 isn't bad, but you can definitely tell when things are like, when there's fast pace on the screen, fast paced stuff on the screen. Very excited for that. I've been telling myself I needed this updated. I've had this PC for like a year and like, well, technically 2 years now. 2 years, 2.5 years. So like, it's not bad by any means. It's still really, really good. It's just that for the stuff that I want to do, especially with my like streaming journey, I kind of have to have a better PC. But I don't want to get rid of this one. I don't want to get rid of this one because this is the first PC I've ever had. So like, I'm not entirely sure how that would go with like transferring stuff over. So I would just rather have this one. And then I'm pretty sure if I were to get like, obviously a new PC, as is like if you got like another, it's like a console. If you got another console, you have to download everything from that console to the new one. I feel like it's the same as that one, but at least with having my GPU and stuff stay the same, I can kind of have all of the stuff that I already have still on it. Although, what is it? Oh, I forgot the word. What is the word? Oh, why am I having such a big brain fart? What's the word? Backing up everything is gonna be like a nightmare because I have to have my PC on 24/7 because I have a lot of stuff on this PC. So there's that. But I don't think I would have to update my storage at all. It would just be the stuff from like the PC itself that would have to be like backed up because I have a different one and that one is like 2 terabytes and I am not even a chunk down with that one. I'm not a chunk down with that one. So it would just have to be the things that are physically on the actual PC that I would have to back up, which, don't want to do that.
You're not hurt, are you, Dante? What are you doing all the way out here? Is your mom okay?
Belle, you're here too!
I
was just playing on the mountain path with Mello and Ayu, like we always do.
Are they okay?
It was hide and seek, and I hid inside that empty grocery store by the road. But then, monsters started crawling out of those boxes. The ones that make the sighing noises. There were monsters inside! Mello and Ayu ran down the mountain path back to Siloon Bay, but I got stuck here.
I do like my simple games, I really do, but I love Cyberpunk. It was one of the games that I most anticipated for, and then like when it came out, it was awful, so I like never got to try it because they had taken it off of the PSN store, so like I was out of luck with it, and then I think I got it a few years after like everything had happened and fell in love with the game. And then I bought it on PC because I was like, I really want this game and I don't want to play it on my PS5 anymore. Plus mods. That's also why, because I really love modding games. Modding games that let you mod them. I don't mod games that don't let you mod them. Or like they'll say like, if you can't show your modded content, but you can definitely have it. So I love modding my games. I love pretty dresses. I like pretty color. I love anything that's really pretty. So like it benefited me more having a PC so I could mod stuff. So I could mod stuff. That's really why. And then it made it easier to like do the stuff that I wanted to do. And then like, I think what else? And then I also play Stellar Blade as well, and that's also graphically intensive. So kind of have to have something for that too. Although it's not bad. It does get those weird stutters every now and then, but it's not that bad. I gotta get back on that too.
It's all right, Dante. The Defense Force is here. You're safe now. you know this little one, Proxy? His name is Dante from Siloon Bay. His uncle used to be a Defense Force soldier, just like you all.
Mm-hmm.
He used to be.
Just like your old comrades. Dante's uncle also died in the fall of the old capital 11 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh. So his family have one of our old comrades, huh?
Old comrade? Is this gun lady one of my uncle's friends too?
That's right, kid. Your uncle and I, we fought side by side.
Whoa.
You don't even know what uncle I'm talking about.
Super strong soldier. My uncle was really strong too, but he never came back. I hope you and your team all make it home safe. I'm sure someone's got to be waiting for you at home.
We will, Dante. Don't you worry.
Hey, Dante, tell me something. If you had the chance to get revenge for your uncle, would you take it?
Get revenge? But didn't Uncle give his life to protect us?
Like, if I found the bad guy who killed him, or the monster that hurt him, would you want me to kill them?
If you don't execute this?
Feel better.
I mean...
I want those monsters gone too. But that won't bring my uncle back, right?
That's exactly what I said. Like, even if you get revenge for like every wrongdoing that your superior did, it doesn't bring those people back. And sure, in the moment, it might feel great. It might feel grand even to have the last say and give him his comeuppance. But in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't feel any better. Which is really funny coming from me because I love reading revenge stories. Although, to be fair, the revenge stories that I read, they are never about revenge in the grand scheme of things. Because unfortunately, I fall under that demographic that likes isekai revenge. Not the men one. No, not those ones. Because those ones are god awful. They're awful. They're just... One thing I want everyone to know about me is I will never, ever, ever in my life of living, ever read a isekai with a man in it as the main character, because 9 times out of 10 that man is gonna have a harem, and I just do not mesh well with harem anime. I do not mesh well with harem material at all. It's the worst thing that someone ever thought of. Like, there are many times where I think, wow, what if we had time machines and I could just go back in time and just stop every single harem manga and manhwa from ever coming into play? Like, how lonely do you have to be to read harem manhwa? Like, I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum, but harem manhwa is just like bottom of the bottom. It's not for me. But if it's for someone else, sure, love that for you. Don't want to look at your search history. There are many things in the world that I just like, I have a burning dislike for, and harem manhwa is one of those. Here lately, it really has been like reincarnation manhwa that I've read that just like, I don't dislike them, but I don't necessarily like them either, because they all follow the same formula, but just different flavor text. I could name about like probably 5 manhwa that have divorce in the title where they never get divorced. It just never happens. And that grinds my gears, because why would you put it in the title and you like it never happens? Harem manhwa or manga, depending on like which ones you read. And it sucks because like some of the harem manga that I've seen have the most immaculate art style, and it's wasted. It's wasted on that. I probably could go on and on about how I just don't like manhwa that deal with like harem, or like manhwa that there's a very specific one that I was reading and I stopped reading it. So my philosophy now is like, usually back in the day I would like give maybe 1 to 5 chapters to see if I liked a manga or a manhwa that I was reading. Here now, recently, I've literally just been like, read the first chapter. If I don't like the first chapter, I'll skip to chapter 5. And if it doesn't grasp me by then, I will go all the way to the most recent chapter that's updated. And if I still don't like it, I won't read it. Because like, it's the same with Remarried Empress. Like, I love Remarried Empress. It will always have a special place in my heart because like I was day one reader. I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. This is such a unique concept. And then they drug it out for chapters and chapters and chapters and chapters and chapters until eventually I didn't even care that like the main character had got divorced and that she found another man. I stopped reading after that. Like literally after she got divorced, I was like, okay, yeah, you know, I don't want you anymore. So I'm very picky when it comes to stuff that I read nowadays, because everything is the same, especially isekai, shoujo isekai. I've found very few that are different from each other. Now, one I will always sing praises about, Death is the only ending for the villainess. My favorite manhwa that I've ever read in my entire life. It is so good. It subverts expectations every single time. It has the most unique and high stakes environment where you can't just help but like not root for the main character, because it just sucks. Her living situation sucks. Her family sucks. Her brothers suck. Everything sucks, and everything is pitted against her specifically. And it basically told her like, hey, if you don't like have a happy ending in this story, you will die. You won't get back to your world. Haha. So it's a really good, I would recommend anyone read that because it's so good. It's one of the few good manhwa that I've read here recently. And I am so happy that it finally came back, because I was having a death as the only ending for the villainous drop. Like, I wouldn't go back and read the earlier chapters because just going through that is anxiety inducing and I didn't want that. But it's such a good manhwa.
So instead of fighting to hurt people, I want to be the kind of soldier who protects everyone. I want to be
Yeah, it's basically like that. Everyone just like self-inserts themselves and it's just like, oh, this it's basically just like, oh, this loser kid is such a loser and he's a loser because he's a loser. But now that he's reincarnated in this new world, all the women love him for no particular reason. He breathes right. And they were like, oh my God, I love you. And it's just like, huh? I try to steer clear from that. And it's not just like, I'm not trying to single out like men specific harem manhwa. I don't read it if it's female oriented either, because I don't like reverse harem either, is basically what I'm trying to say. I don't like harem and I don't like reverse harem. Neither. They're worse. They're bad. They're bad. Like some of them, no, I can't even say some of them are good because they're not. But like, I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum. It's just like, that type of story does not interest me in the slightest, because it's always like, oh, they're about to say that they love each other, and then like some random chick that he met on a like Thursday, it's like, wait, I love you, and then the main female character, or I guess if you can call it that, will be like, oh my God, you're cheating on me. They were never dating in the first place, and they just like never said that they like each other. I feel like that just like summed up a good chunk of harem manhwa.
Yeah. Dante, you should go home now. Your mom is probably worried sick about you.
The Defense Force and Yunque's
Yeah, same. I don't really mind having like sex appeal in like video games or like material. But when that's all that's going for it, I don't care. I came for the characters, I came for the story. I didn't come for whatever they got going on. The squad calls in support over the radio to escort Dante back to Asylum Heights.
Dante's such a sweetheart.
He's a good kid. But people like Lorenz, back then and even now, how many kids have lost their families because of scum like that?
Captain.
All right, let's keep moving.
Magus gives a quiet order. The squad keeps marching. Their target, Major General Lorenz. Something tells me that they're gonna, like, take him and bring him to justice.
Magus, what are your orders?
Lorenz, I need to question him face to face and get to the bottom of this.
Captain Magus, please don't do anything reckless.
Magus, I know how much you want revenge, but remember, we're here with you.
I wonder if Isolde had anything to do with Lucro's passing or untimely demise, or if he was just really at the wrong place at the wrong time, or is Isolde with the Exalted, because that could be something. Oh, that's the direction Lorenz evacuated in, right? Magus, you have to stay calm. Now it's not the time to pull the trigger. Ha 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 ha, that's her name. I stand behind the captain. Honestly, you gotta love Seed for being a girl's girl and for not knowing what's going on. With both the truth and my enemy right before my eyes, how could I? The truth and hatred are too heavy to bear, but don't forget about us. I've never watched Overlord, but I have seen it. I don't know if that counts as isekai or not. Orphe and Magus stand before General Lorenz, confronting him with Isolde's accusations.
Who filled your head with such baseless claims and slander, Captain Magus?
Please, General Lorenz, while I can still hold myself back.
He's not gonna give you yes or no answers, I'm sorry.
Yes or no?
That's not gonna happen.
Such groundless accusations are enough to get you court-martialed, Captain Magus. Or is this all just an attempt to stir up trouble and cover up your unauthorized attack earlier?
Answer me, Lorenz. Yes or no?
11 years ago, countless squads under my command were lost when the old capital fell. You think it was only the frontline soldiers like you who had to shoulder the pressure? Do you know how many questions I faced because of your crushing defeat and your incompetence?
Whoa.
Do you know how much blame I have taken? How many concessions I have made to appease their greed? War, politics, and the survival of
War
the
and
city
politics
are
go
not
hand in hand. It's awful.
merely by you all pulling your triggers on the front lines. I don't expect your brain, if there's anything left of it in there, to possibly comprehend such complicated matters.
That's kind of rude.
I want to remind you of one thing. You're not here alone. Isn't Obel Squad standing with you?
Is that supposed to be a threat?
That's an outright threat, General Lorenz. As the mayor's representative, I won't just stand here and let that slide.
I must say, naive fools really seem to get along well together. If you're that set on burning everything to take me out and won't consider your own future, then perhaps you should think about theirs. Don't be so selfish, Captain Magus. Even if it was me, so what? I didn't get where I am today by being noble and playing by the rules.
Before Lorenz brushes past Opal's squat as he finishes speaking, Magus' trigger quivers, but she never pulls it.
Captain Magus.
I figured.
Captain Magus, I understand how you feel. Even though it might sound kinda cruel, I think you made the right call holding yourself back.
You made a fair point. my squad members and the proxy counting on me. Acting recklessly wasn't an option. But I and Isolde wouldn't just stand around while he makes things spiral out of control. There must be a reason why she has revealed all this now.
Where could Colonel Isolde be?
Accusations without evidence are just baseless slander against your superiors. We'll settle this later.
After this operation, no one will be able to stop the Defense Force from staying here.
You're right, sir.
I have a feeling that something bad is about to happen.
Stop you from staying now.
Isolde. Why don't you come with me, Colonel? We can't leave our big hero behind.
Hero? All the soldiers who never made it out? The ones you abandoned? Weren't they also your stepping stones? Your heroes?
Oh my god, I knew it was gonna happen.
Magus, promise you couldn't bring yourself to keep. I kept it for you.
Kudos to Isolde. I had my doubts about Captain Isolde's behavior all along, but still, I didn't expect her to go this. You know what? Yes, it was wrong of her to, you know, flatline him with no evidence whatsoever. However, might I say that's very based? Like, not saying he deserved it, but he was kind of an asshole. But like, being an asshole doesn't mean you deserve to like get flatlined. But I mean, she must have had really, really good evidence against him to be like, hey, I know what you did. So darn. I wonder who's gonna be Colonel now. I mean, Major General now, because like Isolde's definitely not gonna be. Has she been hiding a fierce desire for revenge beneath her calm and composed exterior? Magus seems to have taken quite a blow, but thankfully Orphe has been with her the whole time. It's kind of because she has to be. Duh. Best not to interrupt Magus and Orphe right now. I should go check on the others instead. Whoa. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm like, I kind of figured something like that was gonna happen, because I was literally about to say, I wonder if Isolde is waiting somewhere and probably like, because like she probably took out Lucro, right? And she was probably waiting for Obo Squad to get here and see if Magus could indeed pull the trigger. And seeing that the one person that she thought had her back didn't have her back in that moment, probably was just like, fine, I'll do it myself. She Thanos'd him, dude. That's awful. Not deserved, but it's awful. Or maybe it is deserved. We don't know. All sacrifices in the city have been eliminated. I've done a sweep and found no other contaminated obscura. I sensed something was wrong in the hollow, then heard gunfire from Salem Bay again, so I rushed over here with your senior disciples. That officer just now killed their own superior. That's mutiny, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's super mutiny. That military officer lady, she seemed like a straight arrow. You can't judge someone's character just by their appearance. Mm-hmm. And Fufu, when you mentioned killing your superior with your own hands, weren't you sneaking a glance at Shifu? He did not. Shifu's as righteous as they come. She is. Our Shifu's the best. Something's off with Lemony and Hollow. I'm heading in myself to check it out. I'd imagine the Opal Squad captain is already gearing up to charge into the Hollow after her superior. Probably. Oh, hi Zhao. Lucro, the executive officer of Porcelain, has been confirmed dead after a sacrifice attack. Okay, so technically she didn't kill Lucro, probably, allegedly, supposedly. I don't know. What? Yeah, I don't think it was an accident, brothers. Intentional or not, I'm in Wi-Fi Peninsula on behalf of Krampus to conduct a full investigation into both Porcelimex's operation and Lucro's misconduct. There was a tip-off about Lucro and Lorenz being tied to bribery, and wouldn't you know it, they both ended up dead. Unexpectedly, fate dealt with the punishment in Krampus's place, though whether it was too harsh is still up for debate. But right now, the bigger concern is that Porcelimex needs a new leader, one who won't let the round table down. Someone called Krampus's actions a reckoning, and I can't help but feel the defector acted for the very same reason. That is also very true. Colonel Isolde, who would have thought that beneath her calm exterior burns a fiercer flame than Captain Magus? The captain, to see the mentor she trusted most act like that, she must be taking it really hard. I believe in the captain. She's got a heart of steel and a body to match. I trust in her resolve. Yeah, Captain Magus will pull through. For now, let's just wait for the captain's orders before making our next move. Dang, I'm so close to her. Give her 6 feet. Magus and Orpheus stand by the shore, the wind from the ocean drowning out the pulse at the heart of her machine frame. Before you could say a word of comfort to Magus, Fairy's alarm rang out once again.
Warning. Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record high
We got
levels.
that to deal with too.
Abnormally high ether activity detected. There is an unusual surge of miasma.
Great. Why now of all times?
I assume the Exaltists are on the move again. Maybe the
I can't help but shake that maybe Isolde is part of the Exaltist. And I don't know why I think that.
Magus, about Colonel Isolde. She...
I never imagined that Isolde could have been planning something like this all along.
Honestly, me neither, sister.
I do not like her at all. And maybe I haven't known the real her for some time now.
Excuse me.
Sorry, Magus. I know your feelings must be pretty complicated. But the situation in the Hollow...
We can't just leave it.
Right. No need to comfort me right now. Besides, I can see how worried you are. I am a seasoned soldier after all. Don't underestimate me. The Exaltists, the Obscura, the sacrifices, all these factors coincidentally paved the way for Isolde's revenge. And now that Isolde has fled into the Hollow itself has started to undergo some unusual changes. If Isolde has broken the soldier's code, I won't let her off the hook.
Whether it's to stop the crisis in the Hollow, or to get answers from Colonel Isolde, we have to strike again!
I'll keep supporting your operation. Phaethon won't let any threats to New Eridu go unchallenged.
Now that things have come this far, it wouldn't be right for Yunque's summit to sit idly by. Some terrifying energy is surging within the Hollow. I doubt you can handle this threat alone. I'll join you in this fight.
11 years ago, the Yunque Summit High Preceptor stood before me and pulled me out of a crisis I couldn't handle on my own. This time, I'll fight by your side, High Preceptor Yixuan.
I believe the High Preceptor from 11 years ago would be proud to see this.
The city's defense will be in the hands of the military and the other.
Please don't let him be bad.
We'll be joining Shifu to support
Please just give us this man.
Robo Squad, gear up and get ready.
The Lemnian Hollow is active. There's a high risk of secondary disasters or even a direct eruption. Colonel Isolde disappeared into the Hollow as well. Regardless of why she did what she did, we have every reason to bring her back. That is true, but if she's gonna go willingly, that's a different story.
The miasma inside the Hollow is gathering around that tower.
Which means
If we let
that's where they
it
are.
continue gathering like that, the consequences could be pretty serious.
Warning. Ether activity in Lemnian Hollow has surpassed record levels. And let's find out what's going on in there. And no matter what happens, we must stop it. Warning. ether activity in Lemnian Hollow is still rising at an increasing rate.
If we don't manage to put a stop to this, will something terrible happen?
Warning. At the current rate of expansion, Lemnian Hollow will reach the Zenless limit within 7 hours.
Boom! Like a crushed nutshell. Like a popped balloon.
I won't let that happen.
Yunque's summit will not back down.
It's like a scene straight from the underworld. Where did Isolde go after taking this path? And why?
I really hope it's not with Exaltist.
Whether it's to find Isolde, to stop the Exaltists,
I really
or to
hope.
prevent the worst from happening.
Oboe Squad, gear up and prepare to move out.
Are you talking about Wuthering Waves' questline or like Zenless Zone Zero? Because I know I was playing Wuthering Waves yesterday. Do we have to shut it down? I don't think that'll be easy to do though. Why is Sarah always at the scene of the crime? Listen, if anyone needs to be shot, it needs to be her.
If miasma of this magnitude
Gosh.
gathers in one
They just keep letting her get away with
consequences
it.
will be catastrophic.
They're like, oh no, she's running away. What should we do? Let's just stand here. Shoot her in the leg. Cripple her. Do something. The miasma here is way too thick. Even I'll have my work cut out for me trying to disperse it. And this isn't the only device in the hollow. Just deactivating the one here likely won't be enough. Right now, we need to focus on the places where the miasma is gathering and eliminate whatever threat is lurking there.
These devices are linked by the miasma, making them difficult to destroy. To prevent the miasma from gathering further, we'll likely need to go to the point where it's converging.
Mm-hmm.
Pick up the pace and stop Sarah from activating more of the miasma devices.
Again. To ripple her. Shoot her in the leg. The leg in which she uses to run. Oh. I was almost there. If I was just a little bit quicker. He's fun, Shifu. 3-7?
The marks on the back of the elevator should be a combination code.
3-2.
These marks on the wall. Let's investigate them using the perception technique.
3752.
It took some effort to find the code. We're running out of time.
It was 3752, right?
I've already pinpointed Sarah and Mevarok's trail.
Mm-hmm. Does that mean we're gonna have to have a Mevarok again?
Something about Mevarok's presence feels oddly familiar.
He's the same one? Question mark?
Whatever scheme they're planning, we have no other option but to press on.
We shouldn't linger here too
Oh,
long.
I was right. Alright, let's go, kids.
Can you lock onto Isolde's presence?
Her presence is up ahead as well.
I really don't like this.
Why would Colonel Isolde retreat?
I really don't like this. Please don't tell me what I thought was right is right, because that's gonna be really bad. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, do I have to do it up there? That's so stupid. That's so stupid. I did that. Now I have to do this one. So what exactly am I supposed to do? Okay, yeah, no, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. No, seriously, what am I supposed to do? Oh, wait, hold on a second. Could I possibly do this? Take that one down. And then... Oh, I'm so smart. Let me in. Use a device to deactivate the seal switch? Yes. How did I get back down here? Did I jump? What did that do?
Spotted a miasma device up ahead. Sarah and Neverrock are close by.
Why is he just standing here? Okay, there's Sarah. Again, in the leg, cripple.
It's a beam from a miasma device.
I have to get out of the way real quick. Oh, there's more.
Another miasma device has been activated.
Let's get going.
I'm telling you. Just cripple her. There's literally no reason not to.
What kind of teachings has this creator of yours given you? Destruction? Disaster? Chaos? Is this really what your creator wants?
Not everyone is blessed with a name as bright as yours, Phaethon. In this dark world, is the sun you chase truly the only source of light? You don't understand the price we're willing to pay, the sacrifices we're ready to make to meet our Lord of Hope.
What kind of hope can something that robs others of their happiness ever provide?
Roxy, Orphe, don't waste your time with her. If sacrifices must be made, then sacrifice yourself.
I mean, she probably will.
The Overseer has already reached the gate of the final domain. Just one step away. Don't you understand yet? All your struggles are in vain.
Sarah, a high-ranking Exalted, swiftly distances herself and heads toward an unremarkable fissure nearby.
Trying to run away again.
Ripple her!
Everyone else can keep moving forward.
Are you sure you can handle her on your own? She is very cunning.
Shireen is a highly skilled mystic. Leave it to him.
Very well. Let's keep moving straight to the heart of the miasma. And right to Isolde.
The team splits into two groups. Shiyuan leaves to pursue Sarah alone, while the rest continue advancing toward the heart of this underworld. Like,
They're just illusions formed by the miasma. Pull yourself together, soldier.
I genuinely think they should just cripple her. Oh, there's Mevrock. Hey. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on before they tell me. Hold on before they tell me. What if Isolde is Mevrock? What if that's why? What if that's why she said it felt oddly familiar to her? Oh no. I don't know why. I don't know. It really feels like it. It really feels like that. Oh no, I was right.
Then why didn't you pull the trigger before?
Colonel Isolde?
The Defense Force, Porcelumix, the Exaltists. So you were the one tying all these pieces together.
Isolde, why are you wearing Mevarok's clothes?
Tell me, why didn't you pull the trigger when you were facing Lorenz?
Oh my gosh.
Isolde of the Defense Force. Or Mevarok, Exaltist Overseer. Which is the real you? The Defense Force moved under your command, and the Exaltist's followers struck back at your signal. You were the one orchestrating both sides all along. That must be why there was a blind spot in your intel. It was all just part of your own game? You plotted this whole charade to divert the Defense Force's troops, which means your real objective is...
You're a sharp one, Faithin. You've caused us plenty of trouble, but some fates are unavoidable.
I believed in you, Isolde. Why do you do this to me?
My followers haven't lied to you. It's all for the final sacrifice.
So you were the one behind all the tragedies in Whitefate Peninsula. Is that right, Isolde?
And tragedies? I only ever sought to avenge our comrades. I painstakingly wove together the justice you so desperately desired. But yes, it did end in tragedy. What pains me the most is your betrayal, Magus. You had our mortal enemy in your sights, and you were too weak to do anything.
Over the years, Captain Magus has been conducting investigations within the military and has constantly encountered strong opposition from within.
Magus! Why didn't you pull the trigger when you were facing Lorenz?
I am a soldier of Obsidian Division. I cannot shoot anyone who isn't an enemy combatant. I am a citizen of New Eridu. I have no right to take the law into my own hands against anyone. And I am the captain of Obel. I cannot let my own hatred put everyone behind me at risk.
I'm sorry. I forgot you'd forged new bonds.
Then
let me mourn alone. For the souls no one else remembers.
That's not true.
The sacrifice is about to begin. You are welcome to witness it.
Stop her!
A surge of violent miasma flares up around Isolde, forcing Ishuan, who was casting techniques, and Obel Squad to retreat.
Colonel Isolde. Why?
11 years is plenty of time for many things to change.
Who once walked side by side. How long has it been since I worked alongside Isolde? How long has it been since we walked side by side?
Come to think of it, I might not be older than you, Captain Magus, so perhaps I shouldn't be lecturing. But I have also gone through many partings, moments of loyalty and betrayal. And regardless of the reason, turning and betraying who you once were is always a regrettable thing. The gathering point of the miasma lies just ahead of us.
Is Colonel Isolde there too?
This is the first time I've ever realized how hard it can be to confront someone.
Does the tactical handbook happen to include countermeasures for situations like this?
Probably not, but it definitely will now.
It would sure be nice if it did.
Magus, Isolde has most likely committed some unforgivable crimes.
Yeah.
I understand. Don't worry. I'm a seasoned soldier. If she has truly betrayed who she once was, I won't let her get away with it.
It's a drill. Damn it, Isolde, why?
You have committed a serious crime. Please cooperate with our operation and return to New Eridu with us. To face judgment.
So foolish. Just like she was back then.
Right? You've already taken revenge. What more do you want?
Lorenz and Lucro are both dead. You've taken your revenge. Why won't you stop?
This isn't the end. Those fallen soldiers will never come back.
That's true.
How can the city possibly repay the debt it owes them? To be honest, I'm not sure what kind of world the Creator will bring. But at least it'll be different than the disappointing one we're in now. You're right. I've taken my vengeance. Whatever kept me here, it's all behind me now. It's time to knock on the door to the final domain.
Domain expansion?
Are you a soldier protecting the city? Or an overseer wreaking havoc?
Is it gonna be Sukuna? Because, like, listen, I don't know if we have good chances against Sukuna.
It's just a name, young Proxy. Just like you wear the name Phaethon. To the world, Carol Arna is the name of a sinner. But there are still those like you who believe in her innocence. If I don the name of a sinner for those whose names have been forgotten, does that make my justice any less true?
Even if it was for the sake of revenge, why did you choose such a twisted path?
How would you carry out revenge then? With kindness, justice, or love? These tainted hands are all I have to depend on!
Turn back, Isolde. They're gone. And I don't want to lose you too.
I've already come this far. So let's skip the empty reassurances and heart-wrenching farewells.
We're just gonna get straight into the fighting.
Settle this with guns and blades.
I figured.
Just like real soldiers would.
Isolde, why? Why can't we just hug it out? I promise I'm a good hugger. We can sing campfire songs too.
Don't be so naive. Revenge is a path of no return. Onwards to battle!
Hello?
Careful!
Hold the formation! Keep the proxy safe!
Oh, no, I don't think this is the one that I'm thinking of. Never mind.
So, there's no point in looking back now!
You know what? Give it to her. She's kind of badass. I don't think I would have the wherewithal to strike myself in the chest with a sword, but she did it, and I love that for her. Question mark?
You're not the same flame you once were. You don't deserve the name I gave her. Magus! Creator of all things, grant me your grace!
Why are you still clinging to that for protection?
My ass was gathering around her.
Did they get hit with a Maya? At least I'm dodging pretty good. I definitely tried to get out of that.
Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
Magus, I'm you know what, even though I don't really like Magus. Hello?
Be washed away by the great wave! This hatred is boundless!
I'm trying. Oh.
Resistance is futile.
The miasmic shield's broken.
The enemy's weakened. Now's our chance.
Why'd she have to be evil? Why did I have to guess it? Why couldn't I like just be blissfully unaware? Like, oh my gosh, oh no. Where'd she go?
Soldiers, return to the mortal realm! Fight for me! Obsidian Division!
Okay, so far I'm doing good. Love that for me. Is that what they meant?
Evil shall be purged.
I don't think you can dodge those, right? You can definitely dodge that though.
Why must you stand against me? Stop getting in my way!
We're the good doers, the doer-gooders.
Flames of vengeance have been burning inside you and me.
But these flames
Shouldn't be weapons of consuming you!
The miasma's clearing.
Isolde. Ishwan Shifa. You can leave the rest to me.
I think you mean us.
Right. Us.
I did say she probably wouldn't go without a fight. It just sucks that, you know.
Captain Magus, you must be going through a lot right now, huh?
I've told you before. Installing those unnecessary emotion chips isn't worth the trouble.
How can having a heart ever be unnecessary? Our hearts have been beating together since the day we were born, Captain Magus. I share the rhythm of your heartbeat as well.
That's a pretty cheesy line, Murphy. But I understand how you feel.
I didn't want to cut them off, so that's why.
Colonel Isolde is just up ahead.
Thanks for being with me through all of this, Murphy. It's time to teach this arrogant fool a lesson. Tactical strategy. Fateful duel.
Oh, that's kind of a corny name, but...
Back in the day, you never managed to beat me during training. I hope you, both of you, have grown since then.
Apparently not.
I'll do my best.
I know this game rewards you for dodging, but I've never been a dodger in my life. Which is to say, I probably will die.
Where you look? Wide open. Show me your conviction with that blade of yours, Magus. You've certainly improved.
Thanks for that.
Take
Great.
The one still stuck in the past might be me. Not even close!
You're the one who pulled me out of my stubbornness. Were you the one who saved me from despair? And it's my turn to wake you up! Tactical strategy! Torture!
I choose that, but it was okay.
Enough, Colonel.
Revenge. Or closure. No matter what. There's no going back.
You're right. There's no going back.
That's why we have no choice but to keep moving forward.
I won't allow it. I don't want to lose anyone who stands behind me again.
Including you, Colonel.
People behind you, but you've lost so many. What difference would one more make? Being soft only leads to pain.
Orphe!
Is it Danny?
He sold us.
It's already too late.
She did that on purpose.
Colonel!
I survived though.
It's too late to turn back now. And I've always hated dealing with court-martials.
Isolde, why didn't you ever tell me everything that happened?
Because you're Orpheus. My Orpheus. You had already lost so much. Your comrades, your body, and the life you were meant to live.
Isolde.
After everything you'd lost, I didn't want you to carry any more burdens.
But if I had known sooner, maybe you wouldn't have... Everything I've lost, you've lost too.
There's no turning back, Orpheus. My hands are stained with blood and guilt.
Unfortunately, that is true. It is stained.
I'll pay your debts for you.
Me too.
Orphe?
I'll stick with Captain Magus.
You kind of have no choice
We'll
but
make up
to.
for your mistakes together. I'll stay by Captain Magus's side. I won't let her lose her way like you did, driven by anger, loneliness, and despair.
I know you're in pain, just like me. But you're also very lucky. Orphe is a good kid. Don't let her down. Don't disappoint your younger self, Orpheus.
I won't, Isolde.
I believe you. I'm the only disappointment here. It's been so long, Orpheus. I've missed you so much. Please, forgive me.
Isolde, corrupted by the miasma to the point of near complete crystallization, shatters in the air in the hollow. Isolde has committed an unforgivable sin, but I think when she left, she felt some relief, but also some remorse. As for her crimes, even if they can't be fully repaid, I'll do my best to atone for them. I won't let Captain Magus carry this burden alone.
Master, an abnormal ether fluctuation has been detected nearby.
Abnormal fluctuations?
It's just a fluctuation in the miasma. I don't sense any hostility.
Is it from her body?
Is that teacher? Teacher? Is this just a hallucination caused by miasma?
Belle, Wise, Belle. You two now walk this path alone. You are the bravest, most gifted children that Helios Academy has ever seen.
Was that from the time we were separated from teacher?
You and your brother must carry on the flames of Helios together.
Teacher.
Just what kind of being is your creator, exactly?
The creator? Just who is she talking to?
The gate to the final domain. It's in Hollow Zero, isn't it? What secrets lie beyond that door that could be worthy of such feverish praise and supplication?
The Exaltists and teacher?
Did I say that I thought that she was with them? I feel like I said that before.
Fine. I'll pave the way for you to meet your revered creator.
No. There's no way teacher is an accomplice to those people.
At the end of that path also lies something that I'm seeking.
Something that teacher is seeking? Just what in the world could that be? Even if one has to pay such a hefty price.
Even if I have to pay such a hefty price.
Even if one has to bear such guilt.
Even if I have to bear this guilt.
Even if it means leaving us behind? Is this really what she wants?
This path may not lead to a happy outcome. I don't know if Eridu will fall into the abyss or find salvation from the brink. But I believe in my dear children. They are the brilliant Faithen.
The miasmic illusion in the air shatters and fades. However, miasma, the Exaltus, and where exactly teacher is, these suspicions still remain unknown, lingering in the hollow. On the path which miasma retreats, you evacuate the hollow alongside Opal Squad. It's likely she was talking to Isolde. And at some point we probably will find her. A week passes and you finish clearing out the Obscura and the Whiteface Peninsula. The evacuated citizens begin returning one after the other. Barry and I used the data recorded by EOS and tried to model the conditions back then, but we still couldn't recreate the hollow environment where teacher's illusion appeared. But based on the ether fluctuations at the time, we're fairly certain it was something inherent in Belle, and you, Belle, that started a reaction from the miasma. We still don't know how the illusion was created, and just because it sounded like our teacher doesn't mean those were really her words. Yeah, the illusion did seem to recreate her saying goodbye to us, right down to the look and the voice. Still, if our teacher did choose to work with the Exaltus, she must have had her reasons. Fufu's voice echoes from the courtyard, interrupting the conversation between the siblings. Big trouble. There's a bunch of tough-looking soldiers at the gate asking for you. It's Defense Force. Oh, great. I'm terrible at dealing with aggressive people. I'll leave this one to you, Junior. Thanks for leaving it to us, I guess. Okay, I kind of want to see where I am. All right, I think after this, we should be on chapter 4. Are these the aggressive people she was talking about? The noisy visitors outside turn out to be Opal Squad.
Proxy! Proxy! It's been a while.
Not long enough.
Captain Magus, Orphe, it's been a while. How have you been?
Absolutely terrible! Our desk is buried under a mountain of paperwork. The worst part is, after finishing my own stack of papers, I still have Magus's pile to deal with too.
Mm-hmm.
We share the same desk, don't we? Why bother separating our paperwork?
The good news is, I don't have to share a desk with these two.
And there's more good news. They gave us an extended vacation. Partly out of compassion, and partly just to smooth things over.
This incident involved senior Defense Force officers,
Mhm.
top executives from TOPS, an incredibly tangled web of interests. But it's all been settled at last.
Will Damien be the new head of TOPS? Probably
The
not.
truth behind the fall of the old capital and the defeat of Agamemnon's squad, where Magus and Colonel Isolde once served, has finally been uncovered.
Evidence of collusion between former Defense Force Major General Lorenz and former Porcelumix Executive Officer Lucro.
I mean, it doesn't matter that they lost their titles. They're dead.
Titles, and they will be publicly condemned.
So, the truth about what happened all those years ago is finally coming to light. Maybe those soldiers who never should have been sacrificed can finally rest in peace now.
But since both men died during the Waifei Peninsula attacks, a public trial has been put on hold for now. Neither the military nor TOPS wants to damage their public image.
At least they got what they deserved.
Defense Force headquarters also disciplined and demoted several high-ranking officers who were entangled with the factions and engaged in misconduct for years, reportedly due to pressure from Mayor Mayflower.
What about the citizens who were harmed by Porcelumix in the Exaltist experiments? Will they be okay?
The victims of the sacrifice and miasma experiments have all been sent to recovery centers, and the illegal assets resulting from the cooperation between Porcelumix and the Exaltists have been seized by public security.
All of this was possible thanks to the intelligence and evidence we gathered during our operation, as well as what Colonel Isolde collected before her death. Isolde's involvement over the years was complicated, but there's no doubt that she made many mistakes, especially as the head of the criminal Exaltists group.
A lot of what the Colonel did was driven by the hatred that blinded her. I imagine you must have mixed feelings towards her, Magus.
Of course. That arrogant fool, fueled by anger and loneliness, made so many grievous mistakes.
Captain Magus often keeps her anger to herself and acts on impulse.
That's very true.
Promise me, Captain Magus, in front of the proxy, that you won't make such grievous mistakes like she did.
With the proxy as my witness, I give you my word.
Yay.
Whoever lies has to wear a pink weapons holster.
Opal Squad did disobey orders. You won't end up facing a court-martial, will you?
There's no reason to punish someone for doing a good deed.
Although the Opal Squad disobeyed orders, we earned commendations for wiping out the Exaltists and protecting the citizens. Each member received a Medal of Honor.
Surviving in the grown-up world isn't very easy.
It really isn't.
It may not be what we hoped for, but at least there was a positive outcome.
Regarding the proxy's mentor, Miss Carol Arna, I'll do my best to help you investigate any potential leads within the military.
Whoever the proxy trusts, we trust too.
And we also have to figure out if our teacher really is involved with them. This thing is getting too complicated.
Since we've been granted extended leave, I plan to relax and unwind in Phylum Heights with my squad for a while.
Vacation time!
Until we meet again.
Catch you later, Proxy!
One more thing, Proxy. While Captain Magus and I were sorting through Commander Isolde's documents, we found this. Commander Isolde left it for you, Proxy. Orphe hands over a letter bearing the seal of the Obsidian Division. This is a private letter Isolde left for you. As much as I'd like to know, I'll stay out of it. Catch you later. The members of Oboe Squad wave goodbye and leave Suebian Temple. All that remains is the envelope inside Isolde left behind in your hand. Obviously, from Isolde to Belle. Reading. Miss Bell, that day when you and Orpheus were arguing over who was the villain and who was the hero, I found myself amused by your childish bickering and deeply ashamed at the same time. By the time that you read this letter, I imagine everyone will have already realized the truth. I was the real villain in this story all along. There's no point in drowning myself in guilt or remorse now, I suppose. I'm writing because I have a few selfish requests. They're not just for my own sake, but for the sake of justice, so I hope you'll hear me out. What Lorenz and Lucro did was so long ago that even though I gathered as many old cases as I could find as evidence, I still couldn't be sure it would be enough to convict them. I lost faith in the authorities of New Eridu long ago. To get to the truth, I began seeking outside forces I could rely on. By chance, I came into contact with the Exaltist, and from then on, I moved between the Defense Force, the Exaltist, and Porcelumex, playing each side in turn. Eventually, I learned the truth. Bribed by Lucro, Lorenz redeployed troops meant to protect the citizens in order to recover valuable Porcelumex stockpiles. In the end, those soldiers were left to die at the hands of monsters that crawled out from the miasma. During my investigation, I inherited the power of the Exaltist Overseer. This inheritance seemed to have nothing to do with faith or devotion. As for the Creator's criteria for choosing a successor, my guess is that they simply pick whoever is the most useful in achieving their goal. Once I accepted this power, I gained the authority to command the entire organization, but gradually lost the right to prevent the situation from spiraling further out of control. Meanwhile, the miasma continued to seep into my body, gnawing away at my flesh and bones. My time is running out. In the end, I carefully orchestrated today's farce. Lucro and Lorenz returned to Wi-Fi once more, lured by the profits Porcelain could bring, and died at the hands of the monsters born from the miasma, myself among them. In this time, I've collected ample evidence to prove their corruption and their callous disregard for human life. You saw it all, and I have a selfish request. If the trial is ever obstructed, stand as a key witness as the mayor's representative and bring justice to those soldiers and to New Eridu. I know my actions have nothing to do with justice. I've hurt too many innocent people. I'm nothing but a miserable creature of wraith who should have died long ago, kept alive only by the hatred that fueled my revenge. As for the truth behind the Exaltist of the Creator, as long as the power I received from them still resides in my hand, I will. The rest of the letter has been torn away. Isolde wanted us to be a witness to help convict Lucro and Lorenz. Fortunately, the trial has reached a fairly just verdict. As for the truth about the Exaltist and the Creator and the whereabouts of our teacher, we seem to be far from solving those mysteries. Looks like Orphe and Magus are gradually moving past the Isolde incident. Everything turned out fair in the end. My conversation with Wise was cut off. Better head back and talk with him and Fufu about what to do next. Oh, excuse me. Big bro. I'm so glad to be out of that thing. Oh, excuse me. Still no clue about your teacher, where your teacher went. Just one bad thing after the other. And still have no clues where Shi Yuan is. This is awful. Oh gosh. Shifu's already searched every corner of the hollow. About the only thing left is to do is drag out and give the Creator a good beating. But we didn't find a single trace. Someone must have covered it up deliberately. Don't tell me he's a part of the Exaltist too. Who knows where Sarah ran off to? If senior brother falls into the hands of the Exaltist remnants, it'll be dangerous. But don't worry, junior brother Shi Yuan is super capable. He and junior sister Xiao Guang are the two most talented disciples of our generation. Trust me, he's even more reliable than your big sis Fufu. He'll definitely come out this safe and sound. You're right, Fufu. The most senior brother of Yunquei Summit won't go down that easily. I hope not. The night Isolde fell in a different corner of the hollow.
The Overseer has fallen.
Yet you don't seem to feel any sympathy at all.
Sympathy? For an Overseer who wasn't even truly devoted? Overseer is just a title. A symbol of inherited power. Nothing more.
Your left hand. That power.
And now Sarah's the Overseer.
Yes, a gift from the Creator. The glory of wielding their authority has finally come to me.
Is the creator actually real?
Isn't what you see right in front of you the best proof?
The power Isolde wields is far beyond that of ordinary people.
I know you're no devout believer, but even someone as selfish as Isolde can wield the Creator's blessing. The Creator has never been stingy towards mortals who help fulfill their mission.
Don't get pulled over to their side, please.
It can make your wish come true.
No.
My wish?
Oh, brother. Do we really have to do this? Yippee! We're finally on chapter 4. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll save that for next stream. Aggressive love is cool. And press and confirm. Anyway, aggressive love is the one of the redeems that you can have for my Twitch integrated throwing system. I don't have it on now, so you probably wouldn't be able to see it, but that's just a little something that I did because now I have a Twitch integrated throwing system. I don't want to say the abbreviation. The abbreviation is weird. But like I said, I'm gonna leave chapter 4 for the next time I stream Zenless Zone Zero. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was a lot of revelations. A lot of revelations happened. I kind of figured that Mevrock was Isolde as soon as she disappeared into the hollow. Did not like that I was right about that. Our teacher, still don't know what's up with her. Really, like, I don't know what's going on with her. Our entire operation, we're just gonna have to find out. Like, I don't know. And Xuen, oh man, is he gonna become one of the Exaltus too? I just can't. I can't deal with any more disappointment. I'm gonna cry. The goal for next Friday, for next week, we are going to have a collab Friday. It's going to be Escape the Backrooms. I'm very excited. This is my first time hosting a collab, so hopefully I do everything well, and we will test out before we go into the game, because like last time with my collab, it just like, yeah. Anyway, that's for Friday, and you will be seeing Mousy Stella instead of Dolphin Stella. Make sure you drink something. You are 70% water, so you have to replenish what you lose throughout the day. Make sure you eat something, and if you're not hungry, just have a snack next to you. And make sure you get 8 hours of sleep. It doesn't matter where, it doesn't matter when, and it doesn't matter how. Do not fall asleep on your neighbor's front lawn. That is not the move. And I will see you guys Friday. Bye-bye.